Hey super parents, Shandor here.
And Barbara, hello everyone.
And in this video, we're gonna discover why your daughter hasn't mastered the kickover yet, and it has got nothing to do with flexibility.
Yeah, and if your daughter is not watching right now, that's absolutely fine. This video is for you parents.
Now, one thing for sure, if your daughter is 3 or 4 years old or 5 years old and they cannot push to bridge yet, unfortunately this video is not for them. And also, if your daughter is doing let's say 10 hours a week training and working on very high level skills like round off, flick, back tap, again, this video is not going to be helpful. However,
if you are a parent who maybe your daughter trying this kickover, you can see she's trying all the time in class, at home, maybe in the living room, maybe she's doing it right now, right? But she's still not able to do it. You can see that something is missing. Then this video is definitely for you, and keep watching because we're going to tell you exactly what she's missing to get to the very first kickover.
And if you're wondering why are we qualified or who are we really to do this video and tell you how to do, that first kickover, it's because I started gymnastics when I was 7, when I was a child, right? And I went all the way up to 16, 17 years old when I became the second best gymnast in the country, in Hungary. That's where I come from, and hence the name Shandor. And then I moved on to gymnastics coaching. I used to do the same thing like every other gymnastics coach. We used to have a big group of people joining us, 40 or 50 gymnasts at a time, and I had my own group of 8 to 10 gymnasts. And then we had probably the drill as well, parents, half an hour warm up, and then we broke them into different teams, different groups, and then we went around different apparatus. Unfortunately, that didn't really allow me to work on specific skills with the gymnast, because we had older gymnasts, younger gymnasts, we had more talented ones, less talented. We had someone who just started their journey, someone who has been there for years. So it was very difficult for me to juggle and teach everybody according to their level. And after doing this for over 10 years, I decided to move online and start teaching skills online. Very good question. Why did I do that? Because it let me teach certain skills with very specific training. So if someone is working on their kickover, they need to learn specific drills for the kickover. If someone wants to get flexible and get to their split, they need to do drills that are relevant to their split.
Yes, and absolutely. And moms, have you ever noticed, if you watch the squad, maybe in the gymnastics club where you bring your daughter, have you noticed that all these gymnasts in the squad, they all can do kickover, walkovers? And let me tell you, as an ex-woman artistic gymnast in Italy, hence the name Barbara, we were used to work on very specific drills, exercises that prepare you for those specific skills.
And focusing on these specific drills led us to have hundreds of gymnasts in the Home Gymnastics Academy learning different kind of skills, because it was very specific training to adjust it to their needs.
And this is exactly how we taught all these gymnasts their kickover from home, despite not being maybe the most flexible one, despite having to develop more core strength.
Or going on YouTube and searching for the best videos on how to learn these skills. And we came up with 3 steps that all our gymnasts have been using very successfully to learn their first kickover.
And we will show you as well their success and how exactly they learned their first kickover. But for now, here we go with the 3 steps.
So step number 1, every single gymnast have to adjust their bridge, and that bridge has to be kickover ready. Now, it's super simple. The main point here is that what we teach is that the bridge should serve the kickover, should make the kickover much easier to happen rather than holding the skill back.
Yeah, and this step can be actually faster and way easier than you think.
Step number 2 is the kick and push technique. Now, every single gymnast normally focuses on the kicking leg. Yeah, one thing that can help them to go over and to do the kickover. But what if I tell you that there are other body parts that can help you to achieve that kickover? Hands, head, shoulders, the other leg, the kicking leg. So there's so many things going on at the same time, which is not rocket science at all. But once you know how to put all these things together, make it flow, it's definitely going to speed up the progress of learning the kickover.
Yeah, and I love this step, and normally kids love this step as well, because we have so many drills that they can do without even trying the kickover yet, to really master and understand exactly how to move their legs and everything else in order to make that kickover happen. And I think these drills are amazing because they are challenging but not too challenging, so kids normally love it, they're safe, and I can't wait for you to actually see all of them.
And then once you get through step 2, this is when the glow up part, step 3, happens. Now it has got 2 parts in my opinion. First one is like, you know, when someone achieves something the first time, how amazing it is, but it's not guaranteed that they can do it every single time. So here we build consistency. That's one thing. So we make it happen every single time from now on. It's not just, you know,
a one-off.
A one-off or a close my eyes and hope for the best that it's going to happen again. You know, there is a pure technique to it. So make it consistent. And on the other hand, we want to make sure that your child doesn't just do one kickover out of the 1,000 gymnasts. We want to make sure that they do the kickover, because we want to make sure that they land properly every single time. It's safe and it's super elegant, that helps your child to stand out from their class.
Yes, I love this step, and here it's kind of going from feeling frustrated, not knowing how to help, why this kickover is not happening, or maybe the coach has told you she's not flexible but you don't know exactly what to do or how to help, to exactly have a step-by-step plan that take them from the bridge all the way to this amazing kickover which is going to stand out in their class.
Using these 3 steps allowed Jessica to go from not being able to do this kickover to go all the way over. Or it helped Alia, who was doing this kickover with bent knees, to completely straighten her legs as she kicked over. Or Neve, who didn't believe that she could leave the sofa ever, you know, doing this kickover, and now she is not only doing the kickover, but she put this kickover into her very first backward walkover as well, using the 3 steps that we are teaching inside our bootcamp.
Yeah, that's exactly why we put together this easy to follow, perfect for home, perfect if you're a mom and not a gymnastics coach with knowledge about the sport, so that they can follow this session and actually achieve the very first kickover. So if you're interested in having something to really help your child in a safe way from home, click the link below.
And we see you inside the bootcamp.
Bye!